You know, HomeSuite has been here now for 7.5 years, thanks to you. And every single year we evolve, we make sure that everything is exactly the way you want it to be. And you know, you're helping us design a line that's specifically for you, and it's so much fun.
How would you like to be selling $1 million every hour? It has been done on QVC. And that's why this book is important. But what makes the Shopping Channel Network and our platform so strong is we get to connect with you. It's our customer. And even though I may be talking to millions of people, I'm actually really just talking to you. Imagine if you were able to be so specific with your messaging because you knew exactly who your customers were. And it wasn't about you getting something from them, you giving something. You giving them solutions so that it's obvious for them to say yes. Or, not this time, but I'm going to come back, because that's equally as powerful. I'm going to talk about connecting. In my world, connecting is the greatest sales technique in the world, because we have to connect on a human level to our customers. But we get one shot and we get one lens to do it at, and we have to touch tens of thousands of people at the same time. So it's a challenge. How does that apply to you? Websites, email blasts, Twitter, Facebook. I know that every one of you probably have many great customer strategies. So I'm going to just throw out a new strategy that I created because, of course, back to my constraint as a regular sales guy who has to compete against celebrities and deliver high results or I am done, like I'm literally out of a job. I created a sales strategy that allowed me to have 7 key customers. You know how corporations often have their one key customer? You're familiar with that? So we know the power of that, and every company does it. It helps focus the corporate culture, for sure. Here's my disconnect with it. I look at the camera, one lens, Tristan, I'm looking at you, one lens, and I have to touch tens of thousands of people in 1 minute. And I think I have more customers than just Michelle. I know I do. This is my strategy called Anchor 7. And I'm going to introduce my 7 customers. Nancy is 76. She's widowed, loves church, still uses her grandmother's Irish linen dining set. Adam and Christy, mid-40s. Nigel and Risa, both 50, 3 kids. He's an entrepreneur and she's a farmer rep. Courtney, 20, sophomore at university, full scholarship, and lives in an all-girls dorm. And Constance, 59, lives alone with her 2 cats. She knows where every single dollar was spent. Now, as I went through those names, did you start to create a little bit of a picture of them? The specificity is such a great tool. And what I do is when I am pitching and when I'm talking about my products, I consider, well, what would Constance want to know? Well, Constance is going to want to know that we have 3 easy pays, that when she washes it once, it will wash for 10 years, and she's made a great investment, because she'll be very concerned about the price of what she's buying. Michael and Michael, they work for a design firm. They're going to want to know, is this good quality? Does it wash well? Is it tough? Is this something that I could sell to my hotels? So that's how I'll start to build my pitch, because you're always thinking about your customers in a very specific way that's interesting, because you can't say it's soft and pretty for more than about a second before someone tunes out. And the reason why it's important is my pitch is now not canned. So instead of me going, I got something I want you to buy, it's my job. It is my job as a sales expert to make it obvious for you to say yes.